Roll call, and then read the legal notice.
Mark Lodi, Gary Guglielmetti,
Here.
Alan Bella,
Here.
Christian Lynch,
Here.
Henry Williams.
Here.
Notice is hereby given that the Town of Shandaken Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing pursuant to Section 274 and/or 276 of the state law and as prescribed in the district schedule of area and bulk regulations of the Town of Shandaken Town Code for the purpose of hearing the following applicant regarding an application for an area variance submitted by Henry Stout for a parcel of land located at 5-43 Valley View Road in Big Indian, further indicated as SBL number 23.2-28, located in a residential 1.5 acre zoning district. Applicant is seeking an area variance for a maintenance garage in relief of the required front setbacks. The public hearing is scheduled for January 18th, 2023 at 6:45 at the Shandaken Town Hall, 7209, Route 28, Shandaken, New York. Anyone who wishes to make comment in regards to this application may do so during the public hearing. If you are unable to attend, you may send any comments you would like read during the meeting to shandakenbldg@gmail.com or P.O. Box 134, Shandaken, New York 12480. All such comments must be received no later than 3 p.m. on January 18th, 2023.
Do we have any correspondence, either for or against the
No. None.
Full Moon project? Is there anybody in the audience that would like to speak on either for or against the Full Moon project? Hearing none. Seeing that there's no opposition on the Full Moon project for Henry Stout, I'd like to have somebody entertain a motion to agree on the variance for the Full Moon project.
You guys will do that during your regular monthly meeting.
Okay.
You gotta do it, I'm sorry. You gotta do
All
it.
right, can I get a motion to close
Aaron.
the public hearing?
Motion to close. I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
So be it. Can I get a motion to open the, or should we wait till 7 o'clock to open a regular meeting?
Probably.
So you'll have to wait and
It's good, all right.
for another 10 minutes or so.
I appreciate the information.
How's the house going? Slowly. Have been working on it?
Can I get a motion to open up the regular zoning board of appeals meeting?
Motion to open the meeting?
I second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve the Full Moon Resort project with the maintenance barn and the other addition for the area variance as submitted?
Yeah, I make a motion to approve the application.
Can I get a second? All those in favor?
That's roll call.
Or you have to have a
Sorry,
roll
guys.
call vote?
It's roll call.
Roll call vote, please.
All right. Mark Lodi, Gary Guglielmetti,
Yes.
Alan Bella,
Yes.
Christian Lynch,
Yes.
Henry Williams.
Yes. So be it, it's approved.
Thanks.
Henry, good luck with your project, and I'm sure it'll look fine and it'll be an asset to the area.
That is the objective.
Thank you.
Good night, gentlemen.
Do you guys want to approve the minutes from last month before you move forward?
Yeah, make a motion to approve the minutes from last month's meeting.
Motion to approve the minutes from last month's meeting.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So approved. Is there any new business? Old business.
Mr. Perez?
Chuck, can you give us the progress between yourself,
The
the
last
town justice
time,
court and the town board?
the last time I was here, discussion was had that you were going to forward information to the town's attorney for a brief, or I don't know what you would call it, or an opinion. I don't know where that stands. Nobody has contacted me with that regard.
As of today, I don't think anybody on the zoning board of appeals has met with the town board and/or the town attorney at this point. And this board doesn't have an application in front of it to rule on, either for or against your claim to
Situation, yeah.
non-conforming, junkyard. So, obviously, we can't do anything about that because we are an administrative body. And this issue really should be in front of the town board and the Justice Department and the zoning officer or office to give you either more time to clean up the property or make it conform to what it should be. So at this point, I believe that we can't give you a letter to bring to the town justice to say that you're pre-existing non-conforming. However, Joyce, Grace, do you have anything to add to that?
No. The issue that's before the court's been adjourned following the outcome of this meeting. So there's no update as far as the court cases. I asked them to adjourn it until you all had the opportunity to review it.
I mean, we review it, but we don't
No, I
have an application in front of us to rule on.
No, I understand.
It seems like you either go back to the courts and open that up and see, if you want an extension or something like that, or you submit an application.
And what would my application be?
Well,
I'm not asking you for legal advice here. I'm just saying, I don't want to go down the avenue of a junkyard. Again, I have been a registered repair shop. It now comes down to the point of how many cars am I allowed and what the parameters are to allow for that, for its continued operation. There's conflicting reports whether it's 2 or 12.
No, not conflicting. If it were a registered motor vehicle repair shop that was actively being used, New York state law says you can keep 12 cars under certain conditions that I'm not aware of. It's in state code. I don't enforce state code. Town code says you can have one unregistered, unlicensed vehicle on your property outside of being a registered vehicle repair shop.
Yeah, I believe a repair shop has to, you can have up to 12. However, I think those 12 have to be either under repair or be registered.
All right. I will,
I mean, we actually want to help you.
I appreciate it.
There's,
I don't have a beef with your decision or your action. Again, I'm here to stand before you, on one hand asking for advice, on the other hand looking to satisfy what I need to do to ultimately comply. One car is really not realistic.
Is 12 realistic?
A 12 is realistic.
It is. Does a repair shop also have to have the cars not visible?
I believe so.
So there would also need to be a fence as well, or some sort
I
of...
believe so. Again, we're getting into state code, and then we're having state code having to comply with
it's
our
gonna be an
zoning
active
ordinances
repair
as well.
shop also. It'll be a repair shop and named, I think is.
It has to be an active use, I believe. No, I don't believe I know. It has to be an active.
I mean, but right now, I think the issue that you have before the town is the violation of the junkyard.
Correct.
So that, again, is between yourself, the town board,
Okay.
and the Shandaken Justice Department, and the zoning office. So if they want to give you more time to clean up the property
Mhm.
and do something with that violation, whether they just remove it or fine, that's up to them. But, I mean, there's nothing I can see that this board can actually do legally.
Mhm.
We're only an administrative board.
I understand.
So, as far as advice, I would try and work that out with, say, the zoning office and the town supervisor with the board.
Okay.
And if they'll give you more time.
Well, the reason I'm here is because I was sent here by the Justice Department. And again, when I left here the last time, I was under the impression that a request was going to be made to the town's attorney to find out legally what the stance was. I don't know where that stood. I mean, but that's where we left the meeting last week, last month. And again, a request was supposed to be put into the town's attorney.
Well, that's up to the town supervisor. I mean,
I can talk to Peter.
yeah, and find out whether they did that or not.
Okay.
Nobody has,
Understood.
had anything to say to this board about that, or asked us to be involved in any discussions,
Okay.
pertaining to that. But if you need us to rule on something, you've got to fill out an application, and we can review it, and whether it be a junkyard, whether it be a motor vehicle repair station in the state of New York, and if the zoning office says that you can't do it and issues some sort of violation, you come before us and bring your witnesses and your documentation, and we'll either rule for it or against it.
All right. Thank you for your consideration and your time.
But I think that's probably the best way to go.
Okay. Any good
Does the
business?
zoning office have anything to add to any of that?
I would just like to ask, how many cars are still there?
Less than 15.
And it was a month ago that we talked about it, about a month ago, right? So was there any progress made from last month to this month?
Absolutely none.
None.
None. Again, going back years ago, I mean, at one time I was cited for over 50 cars on the premises.
Right.
So. I
But now we know there's 15,
Yeah.
and that we need to try to reduce it.
Yeah.
But it's going month after month, but there's been no current reduction.
Not in the past month.
Right. Do you think, are you working towards that goal?
I can work towards that goal. Again, I'm not trying to make any excuses. The burden is mine, and I'll put that on my shoulders. I'm not making any excuses.
I think it would just help the case if there was some progress.
Yeah, again, again, I can assure you that progress will be made. Again, I've come to the decision in my own mind that I am at the point where retirement is looking like my best option. In order to retire, I ultimately need to liquidate the property. And that means I need to clean it up.
Right.
And again, the faster I can do that, the better I can get to that retirement. But again, there's other life factors that go in that can't be mitigated.
Right. Okay, thanks.
Yep.
Where does it stand right now, Grace?
Right now, it's before Justice Miranda, but waiting for whatever was discussed tonight. Tuesday, we have another Tuesday. Did Wendy call you? Because she adjourned that to 3 o'clock instead of 1:30. Next Tuesday at 3.
Okay,
is
I
the
did
next
not get the
one.
message from Wendy.
I can ask
I
her.
will make my best attempt to get here on one ambulance.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, if that doesn't work, we'll figure out a different day.
okay, yeah,
But that's where it's at.
okay.
Okay.
All right.
So hopefully, they'll give you a little more time.
All right, thank you for your time.
Yeah.
And again,
I mean, I'm sorry we can't do any more for you and with the regards that you have, you know, with your property.
understood. All right, I'll work on it. Thank you.
Thanks, Hank.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Everybody.
You as well. Is there any other business before the zoning board of appeals?
Motion to close?
Hearing none, can we get a motion to close?
Motion to close?
All those in favor?
Aye.
So moved.
Oh, we think better.
The record is like 6 minutes. It's impressive.
I think she said it was a quick meeting, so we've had quicker. 6 minutes, I think.
I'm meeting you next month, yeah? At 52 Grandview, Christian.
Yes.
Next month, is 2 o'clock okay for you? Because if not, I can
What
go.
day is that again? Is that Wednesday?
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
Through the sun on the camera.
This is when it starts. What happens?
How it's going, like.